We're going live early. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back on location for the one and only Allied Rivals podcast. We're here talking about the NBA award season, which is crazy that it's actually here. We talked about it a little bit, I think, off camera last episode, but we're back. We're giving are these like our predictions, or is this us like saying who we think should win, right? I think it's who we think should win.
Who we think should win.
Yeah. That's what we're going to be doing for MVP, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year, Coach of the Year, and
Most Improved
Player of the Year. Yeah. Thank you. So we'll be giving our choices for those awards, of course, still following up with the NBA finalists. But Caedmon, how are you doing today?
So good.
Really?
Yeah. It's been a great day.
It's been a very fun day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we've been doing a lot of basketball, which has been fun.
Gosh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know it.
Some Monopoly deal.
Oh yeah. Which Caedmon won? He pulled a big play. What made us all pay like $12 million or something like that?
Double deal breaker.
Woo! Clutch way to end the game.
Yeah, man. How you doing though?
I'm doing good. Obviously, we're here. We play Monopoly deal. We're playing basketball. It's Allied Rivals. My ankle's killing me. My left shoulder's killing me, but I'm happy to be here. It's going to be fun. Yeah. So I'd say why don't we just go ahead and jump right into it.
Let's do it.
Let's go ahead and get the big one out of the way. The MVP. Ladies and gentlemen, your awards finalists are Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors, Joel Embiid from the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Joker himself, Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets. Caedmon, who's your winner and why?
Nikola. The Joker, man.
Yeah.
I think we said this in a previous video.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think I definitely think it should be the Joker. Mm-hmm. I saw a graph where it was like consistency of players, like the top players had like Chris Paul like this. And it had like Steph Curry like this, and just a little bump, and Joel was kind of pretty straight, but then Nikola was just a line above that was completely straight. And I definitely agree with that chart.
For me, I think the big thing with Jokic is as good as Embiid has been, he also has had Ben Simmons. Like, he's had his partner. Murray was gone for half the year, so Jokic had to carry him by himself. Steph is having his best point-scoring year of all time. He's averaging 32 a game. That leads the league, best in his career. The last time he averaged this much, he won MVP with 30 points a game. And he's been doing this all without Klay Thompson, too. So to be fair, he has had a very, very good year. But the Nuggets have been top 3 in the West almost all season. Jokic is this close to averaging a triple-double. 28 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, eerily consistent. He's my MVP as well. And I think for both of us, we were pretty in unison on that one.
Yeah,
we agreed
so.
on that one, yeah. Next one, though, might get a little bit different. This one is Rookie of the Year. And this is really curious because there is a competition between LaMelo Ball, Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards from the Wolves, out of Georgia, mind you, and finally Tyrese Halliburton, who really shocked everyone and becoming a really good player for the Kings. So, Caedmon, who do you have as your Kia NBA Rookie of the Year? We're not sponsored. It just says that on the picture.
Well, I would say LaMelo, but he was injured for a while.
Yep.
And that really hurts. So I'm going with Ant-Man.
Interesting. Yeah. Part of me wants to pick LaMelo so bad because he played so well when he was healthy. Like, he's the runaway Rookie of the Year. The only reason why this is close is because he got injured. I'll give it to Anthony Edwards as well. I think he's had a solid year with the Timberwolves, even though the Timberwolves have had an atrocious year. Charlotte did make it to a play-in game, to be fair. So they have a little bit of incentive with LaMelo giving them that late push to the end of the season, even until they got beat by 50 by the Pacers. But I'll give it to Ant-Man.
Nice.
This is a hairline close one for me. Both of them have been playing so well, and LaMelo, I think, has had the better season in terms of just individual stats. But Ant-Man's been there the entire year, so I think I got to give it to him. It's close though. It is very close. It's a tough one.
Yeah.
Next one. What do we got, Caedmon?
I don't know. Let's do Defensive Player of the Year.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Let's do it.
This is a fun one. You can see on the screen we have Rudy Gobert, of course, obviously out there for the Utah Jazz. Draymond Green. I didn't know if he was going to be a finalist or not, but he's here.
He's here
for the Warriors. And Ben Simmons on the Philadelphia 76ers. Had no idea he was going to be here start of the season, but here he is.
He's here.
But, Cade, I think both of us have a pretty obvious winner here.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think Draymond Green. Yeah. I was honestly surprised he made the finalist list. Ben Simmons is a really good defensive player.
Yeah, I mean, great. There's a reason he's here.
He's awesome. But I think there's just one aspect that just makes Rudy Gobert better, and that's also rebounds. And I mean, rebounds, you can consider defensive rebounds also part of defense.
Yeah.
And Rudy Gobert, he dominates. So absolutely. I'm going with Rudy Gobert.
Oh, yeah, I think so, too. I think he's easily the front runner, obviously. I think this, out of all of the awards, I think this is the one we all pretty much know who's going to take it. Simmons has been great, especially guarding on the perimeter. Draymond is always scary to face against. There's a reason he thinks he's the best defensive player in basketball. But Rudy Gobert has had such an insane season for the Utah Jazz, not just scoring points for them, but on the defensive side, you can't stop him. He's been incredibly good this year. So I think for me as well, it's got to be Rudy Gobert. I think I agree with you on that one. Next up, most improved player of the year, Alex Smith again. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, he probably should win both of them. So first, I'm going to go right to left on this one. First off, we have Julius Randle from the New York Knicks, who has kind of turned into a stud for them. Smack in the middle for the Denver Nuggets, we have Michael Porter Jr., and finally Jerami Grant from the Detroit Pistons, who were a team that could actually put up a decent fight this year, which I was very surprised about. Caedmon, who is this going to for you? I think we disagreed on this one.
I think we did. Yeah. I think Michael Porter Jr., I've heard his name. Maybe that's just because I've watched more of their games. But I've heard his name so much, and I heard it almost none last year. And he's been really good, pretty consistent throughout most of the year. And I don't know, his style has improved, and I think one of the biggest things for him is his vision has improved, and he's just understanding the game more. So I'm going Michael Porter Jr.
Interesting. Yeah, for me, I'm going Julius Randle. This guy has changed from a good role player to a star for the Knicks for a reason. He's the entire team leader there. They're a big reason why they're a 4 seed. I'm going Julius Randle. I think he's had an incredible year, not just playing as like just a normal player or just going for most improved. There's a reason he was an all-star this year because he's been playing great. So that one's a little bit easier for me. I'll go Julius Randle, but both of them are very, very good candidates there. Next up, sixth man of the year. This is an interesting one. I went back and forth on this one a little bit. What do you think, Cade? We have Derrick Rose from the New York Knicks is back. Jordan Clarkson from the Utah Jazz, and also Joe Ingles from the Utah Jazz. Double Jazz up here, which has got to say a lot about their depth, first of all. That's crazy. Great. So what do you think, Caedmon?
Yeah, this one's hard for me between the two guys in the Jazz. I'm not going with Derrick Rose. But something in me just wants to say Joe Ingles.
Really?
I've watched a few Jazz games, and I feel like he's been – I don't know if he's gotten more minutes or what it is, but I feel like he's just done more.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Gotcha.
Just, you know.
It's just a feeling.
It's just a feeling.
All right. Understandable.
Got a feeling.
I'm going Jordan Clarkson on this one. I think that he has just been playing outstandingly well coming off the bench. I think the points speak for itself. He's a big influence from his team. Joe Ingles, also great. I just think Clarkson is the one who's the bigger man off the bench there this year at least, even though they've both been extraordinary. And Derrick Rose, I am so happy that he has rejuvenated his career. It's been so long, and he's averaging double digits in points again. He's looking great in the paint as well. I'm so happy he's finally coming back with his career as a really good role player, 6 man off the bench. But like you said earlier, we were talking, I don't think he's been playing enough with the Knicks for the entire year. I mean, he's been playing great for a while he's been with the Knicks, but it just hasn't been a full year with him. So understandably so, we don't have him there. But finally, Coach of the Year. And as much as you want to say Mike Budenholzer, it is not. This year we have Tom Thibodeau for the New York Knicks, Monty Williams from the Phoenix Suns, and Quinn Snyder from the Utah Jazz. Caedmon, who do you got for your coach of the year?
Quinn Snyder.
Wow, Utah Jazz right off the bat.
Man, he's taken that Jazz team from like no one talks about him to the best team in the NBA. And they've been really impressive. He did some great things over the offseason, and it's pretty obvious he's just done some great coaching. Because they have a big two, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
And they have other talent in there as
Obviously,
well.
they got 2 6-men of the year.
Yep. But that's obviously really good coaching to take a team from nowhere to the best in the league.
Oh yeah, this is 7th year coaching them,
Yep.
so it's really everything's coming to fruition. Trust the process.
Yep. What do you got, AJ?
This one was so hard for me.
Hard?
Yes, because initially I was going Tibbs because the Knicks were terrible last year.
The Knicks were bad.
We are not going to sugarcoat that. They were horrible.
Yeah.
And they have become a great team, especially defensively. They went from, like you told me earlier, 8-year playoff drought, and now they're back. He was my front runner. Quinn Snyder, of course, like we said, 7-year drought, coming out and finally getting it. I'm leading Monty Williams, though. The Suns came in with a great end-of-year run last year. Of course, they missed the playoffs, but now the 2 seed?
Yeah.
What?
That's good.
I had no idea it was going to happen. You can credit it to Chris Paul and Devin Booker and who's the guy I'm thinking of? DeAndre Ayton.
Sure.
You credit it to their big three. You can credit it to their great team and their great chemistry they have, which is fair. But you have to give it to their coaching, too. He's done a great job with their offensive rotation this year.
Yep.
Tibbs, I love you. This is a very tough one. It's between the two of them for me, with maybe Quinn just going a little under. They're all right there. But I'm actually I was going into tonight, I was going to say Tibbs.
Okay.
I was going to say Tibbs. But I'll switch and say Monty Williams for the Phoenix Suns for the last one. But it is close.
It is really close.
It is razor thin in the margin for error for this one. They all three of them honestly would deserve a coach of the year this year for sure.
So
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it. We actually could have done the shorts for this. I mean, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
We've done shorts about as long as that. But this is a shorter episode of the Allied Rivals podcast. We're gonna come at you with more NBA content. Absolutely. We just did an NFL schedule review for the Bears and the Packers. Let us know if there's any other teams that you want us to talk about as well. What do you think about our picks for MVP, Defense Player of the Year, Coach of the Year? Let us know what your selections are in the comments below. As always, we love talking to you guys down there. And let us know what other videos should we make. I know there's a lot of stuff coming up, and we're about to hit like a lull soon with the NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, MLB, and the NFL is going to still be in the offseason. So please let us know what other stuff you'd like us to talk about. Caedmon, you got anything you want to finish us off with?
I don't think so.
All right. Good. Sounds good. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys next time on the one and only Allied Rivals podcast. I'm AJ Herschel. That's Caedmon Bauer. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Rats, I hit the wrong button.